What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mike, full-time media seller, all on Amazon, a little half percentage on eBay. Today's video is basically a thrift ride along, so I'm gonna hit a few different thrift shops, but first we are at the storage unit. So I know you guys are used to seeing my storage unit kind of messy, but let me give you a little bit of insight of what we got going on here. This is the current debacle I am dealing with. We had an after the library sale pickup. Always appreciate helping out a library, get rid of everything. And none of this will wind up in a dumpster or anything. But as you can see, it is full, right? Like, I'm not gonna be able to record a video in here for a while. And if you are a member of the channel, $2.99 a month, less than 10 cents a day, cheaper than a Happy Meal. You know, I tell you that bulk can kind of sink you pretty quick. And why do I say that? Because if I'm not thrifting and I'm dealing with this stuff, I make less per hour. So I just kind of want to give you guys a little insight that all of this stuff is not scanned. Like, I haven't touched none of this, but it's okay. That's why I have a storage unit. It's exactly what Deb said. Mike, you got a storage unit, it can sit there, you need a thrift because that's where the money is. So if you are in central Pennsylvania and you feel like coming to scan all this stuff out of the kindness of your heart, please let me know. I will pay you free $99 an hour. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys at the first thrift stop. All right, before we actually get out to the thrift stores, I don't know if you can see the sign behind me, but we have to get rid of the junk. So luckily for me, I have 2nd and Charles, right? So I can trade stuff in. Just give you guys a little bit of insight what we got going on. 1 box of DVDs, 2 boxes of books. This is all stuff that just isn't worth it to sell on Amazon, but we can get some store credit from 2nd and Charles. So what's the point of doing store credit? Well, believe it or not, Mike doesn't always just think about business, right? You know, like, I enjoy some pleasantries in life, right? Like graphic t-shirts.
I'm very important. I have many leather-bound books, and my apartment smells of rich mahogany.
Anything that's related to like books, movies, videos, we can get it in here with our store credit. So basically, this is me and Deb's fun money supply, all the duds. So you do a bulk pickup, you get the duds, right? You can't bring everything here. They do have some standards with conditioning. It can't be like ex-library stuff, but they'll take all of this. I mean, and on average, I'll say for 3 boxes, we'll probably get around between like $30 and like $80 in store credit. So it's not that bad. But next stop, I'll see you guys at a thrift store. All right, we are back from our thrifting trip. We're gonna throw some photos up here. It's a lot easier for me just to take photos while I'm inside instead of dragging the camera in, recording while I'm in there. Listen, at the end of the day, as resellers, we gotta make money, right? I love YouTube, I love all the support you guys give me, but it's just easier if I take photos of the actual section so you guys can kind of see what I was dealing with. Give you guys a quick little update here before I show you what we picked up. Here goes a lot of the stuff here, a bunch of DVDs, CDs, right? Beavis and Butthead, you know, that does well.
I am Cornholio. You will cooperate with my bunghole. For there is but one bunghole.
Mr. Ed, brand new sealed. And believe it or not, most of these we paid under $1 a piece. So we hit some pawn shops, we hit some middle of nowhere thrift stores. We actually hit like a Amazon liquidation store as well. Not one of those ones where you walk in and a certain day it costs X amount of dollars. This was more or less one where they just buy it and sell it for part of retail. You probably can make a killing in there if you sell everything on Amazon. They had like Pokemon cards, Funko Pops. I live right by the airport, right? So they do like military flybys. So I deal with like loud, almost AC-130s around the clock, which I don't mind. So for the wrap up, I'm going to show you the Blu-rays, and believe it or not, we have made progress here, right? So I'm going to show you guys all of the Blu-rays we picked up, or the majority of them. And then this is all stuff from the bulk pickup. So you're going to not only get Blu-rays, which I've never done because I usually don't find a lot of them, but I will say this. We got all of these from the pawn shop for $2.50 each, 4 for $10. And then the bulk stuff, you know, we pay 15 cents a pound. So you guys will see the spectrum of cherry picking. And then I'm going to give you the insight on the stuff that I bought in bulk, because those triggers have to look different, because we got to get the most money out of this stuff, right? You seen we were basically full here. All of this stuff is ready to go as well. These bins are stuff we're going to have to redonate. It's organized chaos. I know a lot of you out there that resell kind of can't handle the anxiety of stuff being a mess, but thankfully, I don't mind things being a mess. So let me get you guys set down here on a box, and then we can jump into what we got and get my phone recording as well. We are going to start with the Blu-rays first. Honestly, people overvalue their Blu-rays. Like, if you buy in bulk, people are always like, my Blu-rays are worth more. And I'm always like, nah, they're really not. A lot of the times, the Blu-rays were produced more than the DVDs of the same movies. So believe it or not, the people's Blu-rays are actually worth less than if they had that actual movie on DVD. So let's get my screen recording. First up, we have Victor Frankenstein. I probably should turn down my volume. This sells pretty often. You make $6.15, we pay $2.50. Only a little more than a double up on this, but with this type of velocity, I promise you, I know it's not exciting to turn $2.50 into $6.15. You find enough of this stuff, your bank account goes up, all of a sudden you love selling media on Amazon. Night Swim. I heard this movie sucked from a long life friend of mine, so I never watched it. But yeah, $8.21, we paid $2.50. This sells all day, every day. This will sell the second UPS scans my box going to Amazon. Your items are available for sale. This will sell before it's even made it out UPS's door. I love selling on Amazon. A movie we have seen, Abigail. We'll probably sell this for $19.99. Make $12.20. This was a weird movie. I don't know. I think me and Deb gave it like 4 out of 10 stars. It's a horror movie. It's kind of cheesy in a lot of ways, but if you need something to watch and you're kind of horror comedy type person, not too bad. How to Be a Latin Lover, starring my man Rob Lowe. I have no idea. I've never even heard of this. You scan this, reject. But if you're a member of the channel, you know you're buying this every single time. Why, Mike, do we ask? I feel like I'm just repeat myself again and again. The used FBA column, as you see, has 0 offers. New buy box is 18. We'll probably go $15.99, make around $8. Join the channel, $2.99, cheaper than a Happy Meal. One I debate on keeping for myself. I don't have the t-shirt on today, but near and dear to my heart, Jurassic World, the Ultimate Collection. It's got 6 of the movies. Sell this for right around $30. You're gonna make right around $20 after fees. Like I said, we paid $2.50 for it. I might keep this, I don't know. Like, all the stuff's on streaming platforms anyway, but I do appreciate having the physical copy of it. The new Jurassic World suck. I haven't even seen the last 2 or 3. I know they're coming out with another one, but anything that's got multiple movies, you better scan it. Takes us into our next one. Transformers, all 5 movies. Another movie series that I watched the first 1 or 2, and then I kind of gave up. $17.60 profit. This will sell once it gets checked in. Another movie collection. Brand new sealed, Guardians of the Galaxy, never seen it. Selling for $18.88, you make $10.80. That'll sell right away. And the last Blu-ray we got, another movie collection, Hunger Games. It's got all of them. I haven't seen them all. New buy box is $20. We'll probably be around 19, probably 18 bucks. You make like $8 or $9. Not too bad when you're getting them for cheap. Don't sleep on the pawn shops. Now, the questionable stuff, right? I can already see you all in the comments. Why are you sending it in? This is bulk, right? You got a different trigger set. I'm not going to switch to mine, but you should have a different trigger set if you're buying in bulk because your triggers change. You need to send in the faster moving, low dollar stuff. Away we go. You make right around $2.50. I'll price this $9.99. Sells every day, this crappy little book. The Dark Inquiry. 10 bucks profit. Sells pretty often. Crazy to me that some of this fiction, believe it or not, actually does pretty well. And a lot of it has a decent sell-through. Another red, but we will sell this at $9.99. We'll make $3, give or take some. Library stuff does not matter. Just make sure you cover the code so it doesn't scan when they scan your items in. 30 up label over that. Good to go. Nothing else you got to do with the X library stuff. Don't overthink this game. It is not that complicated. I promise you. I've sold thousands of X library items without disclosing it in the condition notes and writing a 10-page report on why it's X library. House of Spirit Oaks. I have no idea. 8 bucks profit. Super high sales score yet again. This is another fiction book. It's part of a book set. So yeah, I mean, think about it. This is all leftovers from a library. You think everything's scanned, everything, it's all picked over, it's all duds. This is just one of the bags that I have. I think in total 3 bags now going to Amazon, and we still have all of that left to deal with. And just so you guys know I'm not lying, there goes your plane again, flying overhead. It's like Groundhog Day. It's just everything on repeat.
I'll give you a winter prediction. It's gonna be cold, it's gonna be gray, and it's gonna last you for the rest of your life.
All right, I'm gonna show you guys a few more. $2.96 profit, sells all day, every day. I Am a Strange Loop. No idea. Here goes one. This will be a learning lesson for everybody. Taking my chance with this one. Inside the Art of De-Escalation for Law Enforcement. Help me help you, sir. Pretty hot topic right now going on. It's been going on for the past few years. Everything involved with law enforcement, how they respond, how they don't respond. Not getting into politics. I could care less. Is it going to make me $1? You better believe it. Mike, it's 0 sales score. It hasn't sold in 6 months. Well, before you comment down below and say something real nasty about I don't know what I'm doing, take a look. The lowest price is $252. Nobody is paying $252 for this. I'll send it in, probably $29.99. This will sell, right? If not $29.99, $19.99. All right, we'll do one more. Then I'll let you get on with your day. Super fast mover, super small book. You sell it at $10.95. You make $3.69. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You guys got the Blu-rays, the bulk. I don't do anything special. I'm just out there in the thrift stores like you. I'm out there building relationships like you all. That's why I say, get out there, plenty of money to be made. And yeah, I mean, it's a lot of work, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's 92 degrees out today. It is hot. Thankfully, my storage unit is on the shady side, but it's about to come around and be sunny here. So I got out of here kind of early. But yeah, we hit quite a few thrift stores, stopped at a few new ones. They all don't work out, right? Not every store I went in was loaded with stuff. We got plenty of bulk to go through when we want to. I'm supposed to be off today. We had our weekly call this morning, but...
You know what the real tragedy about all this is? I'm not even supposed to be here today!
You know what? When you got work and there's money to be made, you're a little bit more motivated, especially when you're somebody like myself who's motivated by money, wants to buy a house. More down payment I have, the bigger house I can buy. It just all works it all kind of works itself out. So that's going to do it for the video. I appreciate you watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more used finger scanning videos. Bye-bye.